Time a dish with D. That's me. Thank you for clicking on this video, making yourself a priority. I am Denise. It is part 2 of our Let's Get Back on Track. Last week I did a part 2 of how we start getting back on track mentally. Today we're going to be talking about a few things we can help us get back on track in our journey. So if you notice, I'm on the porch. Why? And my voice is very deep because it's first thing in the morning and I want to get more movement in. So to get back on track, I need to move more. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to be outside doing what I'm doing. Movement is movement. If you don't, like I said, you have to find what movement you like to do and what movement you can do. Some of us have a lot of weight to lose. Like back when I was at my 100 pounds heavier, I couldn't go out and go for a walk. I couldn't move that much. So just moving around your house, doing some chair exercises, just putting your body in motion any way that you can is helpful. So start small, but aim for big. So we're out here this morning. We're going to go for a little bit of a walk. I just wanted to come on and wish you a great day. This is the first part of our vlog. We're going to go for a walk. I'm going to take you down the block, but we're not going to, because I want to talk about a few things. I don't recommend talking and exercising at the same time, only because you get out of breath. Oh, look, there's my shadow. I'm on a tripod. So yeah, so we're going to go out. Always put your little exercise on. You can barely see it. I've put mine on yet. And let's go for a walk, shall we? Yep, walk in the neighborhood first thing in the morning. Not many people are up. As I say that as a car goes by. I will tell you, the earlier you walk, the less likely are you to run into people or into dogs. It's always nice and quiet. There's something quiet about the peacefulness of it. Look at the beautiful trees. Look at that. So yeah, walk and don't forget to swing that arm. I always tell people, you have watches on, like trackers. If you don't move your arm, it doesn't count for anything. So definitely put it on the arm you swing most, because you want your steps to count. If you don't move your arm, guess what? Your steps don't count. It's just a little thing that I find is very helpful. So, another car. Holy moly. Just what I thought was early. But yep, nice and peaceful about walking before everybody gets up. And remember, walk at your own pace. Sometimes I walk at home with a Leslie Sansone video. I do my glam squad with Leslie Sansone. So there's a lot of things you can do. YouTube's got a lot of exercises and a lot of people you might connect with. Like a lot of us don't like the new Leslie videos. We only like the old Leslie videos. Hey, whatever works for you and gets you moving is what works for you. And make sure you have a good pair of shoes on. You're hydrated before you go. And I'll see you in the kitchen. I just love that you come and you get to see the leaves fall. And you can, the camera's picking up any of them falling. There's one. I don't know if you can pick it up. It's so cool. There's one. Yeah, it's at the end of the development. It's just pretty. And there's nothing better than walking and seeing all this beautiful nature. It just makes you feel good. And I feel like such a great way to start your day, with the beauty that's in your backyard. Okay, back to walking. Just wanted to show you, come on. A mile in 21 minutes. But yep, got my mile in. I always try to shoot for getting my mile in. Look who's waiting for us when we get back from our walk. Our trusty Bailey. Bailey, say hi. Say hi to the reset people. Bailey, look up. There you are. Say hi. I don't want to have green eyes, but I was waiting for Mom to come back because I missed her. There's your little dose of cuteness for today, and you're very welcome. Yes, we keep carpets in the kitchen because Bailey slips because of his legs. So we have little carpets to help him. What is the first thing you should do? Exactly. I drink 10 ounces of water. Now, you don't have to chug it, but I find when I want to get it in, like my first morning, this is my second glass. When I come down first thing in the morning, I've been doing this for like a month now, maybe a month and a half. I get 10 ounces of water, I squeeze some lemon in it, and I drink it right down. Because I was watching a girl, and she said people do it because they think it's got weight loss properties. But she said it really doesn't. She goes, but what it is giving your body hydration because you've been in bed, what, 6, 7, 8 hours without anything? Your body's, I don't want to say it's depleted, but it needs that hydration that you haven't had for a while. So I drink it for that reason, not for because, oh my gosh, I'm having lemon water and it's going to help burn some fat. Yeah, no, it doesn't do that. But it's definitely hydrating you. So definitely it's a good thing to start your first day off with a big old glass of water before you do anything else. And then I make my tea because I have 2 cups of tea. I make it in a, I'll show you my picture. This is a 2-cup pitcher, and I use my little green tea bag and I steep it in there. I remove the tea bag and then I let it sit till the next morning, and then I have it. I like iced tea. I'm not a hot tea person. Only time I drink hot tea is if it's freezing in the house or I don't feel well. I am pretty much an iced tea gal, 150%. I like lattes. I'd say the occasion I have hot tea, but it's mostly iced tea. But that's my preference. Y'all drink your hot tea. Plus, I feel like when you're drinking iced tea, you can drink more and faster. So I'm going to drink my water up. So now I have 2 big glasses of water. That one for you. But then we're going to fill our water jug. You won't drink it if it's not filled. I'm not here to say, drink this, drink that, drink X amount. I just say drink more. I don't put a number on it because I think when you put a number on something, you don't do it. So I have my 30-ounce Stanley, which I love to death. And y'all can say what you want about Stanley, but I'm telling you, this keeps the water perfect for me, and I absolutely love it. So I fill mine with ice and water. Like mix-ins in your water that helps you drink, I say go for it. Oops, supposed to be water. I say go for it. Whatever helps you drink more is what helps you drink more. Nobody's here to be the water police and say, well, you really should put this in. It really doesn't matter. I'm not here to tell you that. I do need to get, I'll tell you what I like of mine. Love these. I have these linked in my Amazon store. They are just ingredients. It is lemon peel. That is it. I will show you. Dehydrated lemon peel. You can get these at the Dollar Tree to try them, but Amazon has the best deal for them. And you don't get a lot in the pack because it's strong. And I will tell you, it has slight sweetness to it because lemons are naturally sweet. And it's just perfect. I put it in my tea. I buy these by the case of 500. I have a 500 box. That's how I roll. Yeah, but I would say if you want to try them before you buy that many, go to like the Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Walmart has them. You can get them in flavors. You can get true lime, true grapefruit. So they're really, I just love them. And there's nothing weird in them. There's just dehydrated lemon peel. So if you're a person that says, oh, it's just nothing but that. So I won't drink unless it's filled. I got this cute little thing at Target Dollar Spot. It is Halloween, but it's the only color that went with my pink. And it's so nice because, you know, it doesn't have that loud bang. So that is the next part. Hydration, hydration, hydration. Like I said, don't put this goal of I have to drink, you know, this. Just drink more. And you won't drink it if it's not there. I will tell you, I may not finish. Sometimes I definitely always finish 1. Sometimes I finish 2. It just depends. It just depends. I don't sit there and make myself finish it. I don't go out of my way. Now, I've already had 20 ounces just with my cup. So I had 2 10s. But still, I don't look at it like, oh my gosh, I have to get that. Because that's when, you know, you treat it like a diet when you have to do something. I want you to want to do it. But you can't want to do it if it's not next to you. So, I take it with you. I take it with me in the car. Do I drink it? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But I won't be able to drink if it's not there. I can take a couple sips. It's still a couple sips more that I take. And you'll find the more you have it next to you, the more you're going to gravitate towards taking it. If you're sitting somewhere, bring it with you. I bring it to restaurants with me now because mine does say, this is my emotional support water bottle. And a lot of places are really good with that because it's water. It's not, I mean, I show them so we can taste it if they want. But yeah, I bring it to wineries. I bring it with me everywhere I go. And that's another tip too. When you go out, I used to be a person who always got an unsweet tea when I'd go out to eat or to a restaurant or just out. And I'm thinking to myself, I had tea all the time, you know, and they're charging you between the cost of soda and tea and soft drinks. It's like close to over $3. Like, I just feel like I just order water now. And then I tell Steve, well, I saved $3. Let's split dessert. It's always an angle, But yeah, try ordering water when you're out. I bring those True Lemons with me. I have them in my purse because it's just easier that way. You always have it. Some places, there was a big thing about lemons, that restaurants and like coffee houses weren't washing their lemons. And there's like kind of bacteria. I don't even get into that. But I just bring my True Lemon with me. Keep them in my purse. Tip. A bonus tip for me. So yeah, hydration. Just drink more. Don't set yourself up to do something that when you feel you have to do something, you don't enjoy doing it. And I enjoy drinking water now because I took the pressure off of myself. This is how I roll. But now we're going to get to prep. Now, before we get to prep, I'm going to show you the grocery haul that I did this week because I filmed it like beginning of the week. This video was supposed to come out earlier. I got called to work early, so this is I'm filming on the weekend because I can't film during the week anymore. So yeah, for the next few weeks, I'm going to be changing my rule. I told the boys I have to film on the weekend because I don't have time to film during the week that much. So I'm filming this. This should have been filmed yesterday, but I had to go to work, so I didn't get a chance to film it. I did get weighed in yesterday, and you will see that on Monday's weigh-in day. Was there improvements? There were. So you'll hear all about that on Monday. But today we're talking about how we reset, because sometimes we get that mindset that just messes with us. And how do we get out of that mindset? We reset and we do the things that we know and that work for us. Remember, what works for me might not work for you. And how you approach it. Maybe you need to track your order. Maybe you're a person that has to check that box off. I don't, but maybe you do. Everybody's, we all function a different way. Like people, like even kids, like certain kids learn a certain way. You can't teach them the way you teach everybody. So, and we grow up to be us. So I'm going to show you that grocery haul right here. And after that, we're going to come back and we're going to see what we can do with that stuff. Getting back on track always deserves some fresh groceries because you can't be on track if you don't have the right things in, right? So I'm going to show you a few things that I got at Aldi. Now I'm going to show you a thing that just was on special was this. This was under $3. It was on, I'm pretty sure it was. On my receipt. It was really inexpensive. It was $1 off. That's what I remember. $2.79. I can't make this for $2.79. And Aldi says 3 main ingredients: flour, water, and salt. They have really good sourdough bread. So I picked that up for the boys. We're going to put that in the freezer. Some light Italian blend cheese. I have not had any shredded cheese. And I know you should shred your own. I agree. But I'm not going to do it. So I'd rather just buy it and have at it. English cucumber. I love snacking on that. Head of iceberg lettuce. I've been into iceberg lately. Don't know why. But I did get a pack of chicken breast. But what I wanted to tell you is last weekend, when I went back on track, I had a pack of chicken in the fridge that Patrick had picked up, and I just cooked it up. So I have ready to go chicken. Shred it, make chicken salad, dip it in mustard. I have a delicious, easy protein that keeps me satisfied and on track. With that being said, the incredible edible eggs. I did get 2 dozen eggs. Now I also have a carton of egg whites in the, several cartons in the freezer. I got it at Sam's Club last week, and they're great to have. I've been having egg and egg white, like 1 egg and 1 egg white. I feel like for me that just works out better for fat-wise. Again, you want 2 eggs, you have 2 eggs. But I'm trying to cut back on my fat a little bit. So definitely doing 1 egg white. The eggs were 2.16. They're coming down. Yay. And I had to grab a snack because, you know, I love these gluten-free sweet chili crisps. I will tell you, even if I wasn't trying to be a little bit light in gluten, I would buy these because they're that good. I think gluten-free snacks are amazing. The pretzels are better. The crisps are better. They're just crunchier. So I absolutely love them. So I absolutely love, I've been having a lot of chai lattes. I like their chai tea. So I saw another box and I grabbed it. And I also got my green tea. Now, I usually get the lemon ginseng, but it tastes funky. I don't know if it tastes herby. Like, it tastes like there's like herbal tea would taste. I don't like herbal tea. So I was going to email them and see what's up with it. I finished the older box I had, and the newer box I had is the one I don't like. So I was afraid to buy it. So I'm going to email them and see what they say, because it tastes different. It does. I tasted a couple different, I thought, okay, maybe it's just 1 tea bag. You know, I've had several out of the box and I don't enjoy it. But this was on special. Oh, the mushrooms were, how much were the mushrooms, D? $1.29. Going to cook these up and have them for breakfast along with zucchini. I love zucchini and eggs. Great way to add some more fiber into your diet, and it's just filling and it's just good. It's good for you. It's zucchini. I don't peel it, I just chop it. And sometimes I have a whole one, like depending on the size. Like this, I would probably have half, but this one here, I probably would eat the whole thing in my scramble. And the zucchini was, did I not scan the zucchini? Oh, sorry, $2.83 for all that. I thought that was a deal. I got some of this sliced Havarti. It's 80 calories a slice. I don't know the points. I didn't scan it. I just wanted something different. And I don't feel 80. It's probably going to be at least 2 to 3 points. I'm not mad about that. I wanted to try something different because it's their October stuff. It looks like it's Oktoberfest stuff. I want to try something different. I don't always have cheese. But they only had the 2%. I'm a little bit upset about that. But I wasn't going to a different store. I figured, what is another, you know, probably like 15 calories. I wasn't worrying about it. So I went with the 2% cottage cheese. I didn't have any. And the serving is half a cup at 100 calories. But I will put the points on the screen if I remember. I remember. But this is why I went. They had it back in stock. I was completely, I should have gotten 2 of these non-fat Greek yogurts, but I didn't. And this was another deal. This one, let me say the price before I show you. It was last thing, oh, here it is. Grapes were $1.49 a pound. So mine was $2.44. It came to $3.64 for all these. I thought that was a steal. So that is my little haul for getting back at it. You can't be back on track without the right stuff. And I do have I have pantry. I have all my staples like my sugar-free puddings, my Premier Proteins, but I was out of yogurt. And this, my lovelies, is unacceptable. I've been out of it for over a week. Maybe I had the other one, which I didn't like. They didn't have this last time, and they had this other one, which I would not buy again. I said it in my rambling. If they only have the other one, I'm not getting it. But that is my get back on track grocery haul. Now that we've seen our groceries and our little reset haul, I say certain things that I get, not everything. And again, you might not like, yeah, Dee, you lost me here. Certain things I like to prep. I'm not a huge prepper, but things like these mushrooms that I got, I like to cook them up and have them ready for me. And I find they last longer when they're cooked. I feel like when they sit here, they kind of get like sweaty and they start to get a little bit funny. These are on sale at Aldi, so I'm going to cook them up and season them with salt, pepper, and sometimes I like rosemary. I do. It's such an earthy thing. I just love it. And sometimes I go a little bit rogue and I put a little splash of balsamic vinegar. Trust me when I tell you, it's fantastic. And I like to put these in eggs, on top of toast, in with stir fries. They're always ready to go, and everybody enjoys them. And I don't cook them completely through. I cook them, they're good enough for me. They're still got a little bit of bite to them. case I want to like cook them further. But I said, even if I don't, they're fine for me. I don't like to cook things. I don't like everything cooked through. I like it just cooked and perfectly crunchy, but that's me. I mean, mushrooms aren't crunchy, but you get what I'm saying. So like anything that you get, you can prep ahead of time. You can chop your, your broccoli, your cucumbers, your carrots, radishes, anything, and cut them and prep them, have them ready to go. Some people chop them so they're ready to cook. But I find cutting them ahead of time, this way you can go and just grab, throw them in a bowl, throw some dip in there, because I have to cut the vegetables. I don't feel like doing that. And we just talk ourselves out of doing something good for us. So anyway, you can prep. I cook also. I get the chicken breast, and lately I say it's for the dog, but I boil chicken. Now, I'm not a person that, I love my chicken sauteed. I do. But let me tell you something. I'm having a moment with boiled chicken, because I use my handy dandy thermometer that got on Prime Day for like $6 and change. I love this thermometer. And I throw the chicken breast in boiling water, and then I let it boil for a little bit, and then I go and I stab it and I check it to make sure it gets to 160 degrees. And I keep my eye on it. You have to keep your eye on it because it will go fast. And when it gets around the 150s, I know it's going to be a few more seconds. And then I hit it. It's 165. I take it out, and it's so moist. I'm surprised he hasn't come in yet, because he heard me mention chicken. Usually Billy comes in. But yeah, I've been making chicken salad, but it's just really nice. I mean, listen to it. You hear that moistness? So I've been doing that. I've been making this. It's just protein, and it's 0 points, and it's great to have around. You don't know what you have. You always don't feel like having a little bit of chicken. Dip it in mustard. Dip it in barbecue sauce. Make chicken salad. Put it in your scramble. Before you say, "D, you're weird," try it. I love this, and turkey. High protein, and it's really good. So I have like 3 of them now, because it was just one for Bailey, but now I've been stealing his chicken. I've been making a pack of it. I used to make it in the Instant Pot. For some reason, I always feel like it comes out a little bit tough in there. Just, like I said, low simmer, just let it, and just keep checking it. This is linked in Amazon because it's fantastic. I highly, highly recommend you have a meat thermometer for chicken, for pork, because you don't want to kill people. I don't want to kill my family, because I don't like pork or chicken overcooked. Dry. But, it's just a tip. But also, normally I used to hard boil my eggs in the Instant Pot, but we found at Sam's Club already hard boiled eggs that come in a 2-pack. Steve and I are obsessed with this. So I've been buying them. I think it's like $7. And you get like, I don't remember how many packs of these. I want to say it's a dozen. So it's actually not bad. And they're ready to go. But if I didn't, I would prep hard-boiled eggs. I always have a bowl of them in there. Since eggs went to 0 points, I've always had hard-boiled eggs ready to go. Great for breakfast. I love grating it on avocado toast, or just chopping it. You don't have to grate it. You can chop it. Making a quick egg salad. Split them in half, and I use horseradish mustard, and it's like a deviled egg. This is squirt. She goes, "That's amazing." I know. And it's just a squirt of mustard. Mustard should be your friend. Mustard is like my #1 condiment these days, and you can get such different ones. Horseradish Dijon. Get it. Like, if you're just buying yellow mustard, you're missing so much flavor in the Dijon, horseradish, Coop spicy mustard. Oh my God, I love Coops. Coops. Coops is so good. You get Coops at Walmart. I think you can get them anywhere now. There's just so many good ones. Go like mustard. And I'll tell you, I didn't like mustard up until not too many years ago. I didn't eat mustard. Didn't like mustard. But when you find different ones, and when you get that pop of flavor and punch, I just love mustard in everything. I put it in everything. I mean, you see many of my what I eat is I'm dipping right into mustard. It's just so good. So yeah, so definitely prepping items so they're ready for you helps you in the long run. And it gives you more options. You have cooked chicken in there. And I know people don't like to buy lunch meat. You don't have to when you have cooked chicken and turkey breast. I buy that butterball I've shown many times on my channel. No, I cooked the one I had. I would get the butterball turkey breast. You get turkey tenderloin, they called it. You get like 2 pieces of breast in there. It's usually about $10 at the store. And you roast it up. I don't think I have a video I can link. If I do, I will. It's hard to find, but you've probably seen me do it. If you're new here, welcome, because there are a lot of newbies here. And remember, part 2 of this was last week, and I will link that as well from last week's video. I've just bought that turkey breast and sliced it down. You can go to like my Amish market has beautiful turkey breast. So if you don't want to eat lunch meat because you're afraid of the nitrates, and some lunch meats do are nitrate or nitrites free, it's not something you want to eat, the sodium, whatevs, you can just do that. And this would work fantastic with that. You could put buffalo sauce, brush it with buffalo sauce. You could roast your chicken. You don't have to boil it. You could roast it. You just, my big thing to you is keep your eye on it and always test it. So you don't want to get overcooked because chicken breast will dry right out. Ina Garten, and I've done this too, and I've mentioned it before, she would get split breast on the bone. She'd roast it with the skin on too, like 400 degrees for I think 20 to 25 minutes. And she'd get rid of the skin and she'd pull the meat off. It's fantastic. You know, you can, if that's more affordable as well. I mean, honestly, cooking with the skin on, they don't want you to eat the skin, but honestly, I don't feel like you're going to get that much fat by cooking it with the skin on. Just take it off. Don't eat it. But it just locks in that flavor and it's not so dry. But yeah, you could roast chicken. You could definitely pan saute at least once a week because we are like loving it here. Chicken thighs. And people say, what do you season it with? I do salt, pepper. Steve bought this, and I've been using it. Oops, sorry about that. Emerald's Essence. Sometimes I throw that on, but this has been my obsession. Caramelized onion butter. I get it at Walmart. Sam's Club has a big one. This one's from Walmart because I was at Walmart and I was out of this. And this is my obsession. It's my favorite thing ever. It is so good. It is really delicious. So I've been throwing this on top. Like I said, some garlic powder. And I just brown it up. And with the little bit of fat that's left on it, it makes a little bit of oil, I guess, at the bottom. And it just caramelizes. And we've been loving it. Nobody complains. Everybody looks forward to thigh night, you know, and it's thighs. You know, I don't sit there and go, oh my gosh, it's not 0 points. It's chicken thighs. You know, you can have a chicken thigh, 3 or 4 points. It's not tragic. It's good stuff, you know, and they're so good. So yeah, so let's get to our mushroom. I talked a lot. So it's a very chatty vlog. Well, this is what these are all about. These are all about tips and tricks. And let's get to sauteing these mushrooms because your girl wants to scramble this morning. And there you have beautiful sauteed mushrooms, seasoned with a splash of balsamic, ready for you to add to any of your meals during the week. Sometimes I get a big batch at Sam's, but this was a little batch I got at Aldi and delicious. Well, that is it for part 2 of getting back on track with our movement, water, prepping, and getting our kitchen, our food in order, because you can't be on track if you don't have the right tools, and tools are food for me. So that is it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought. Any of your opinions, I'd love to hear it. If you enjoyed this video, get a big old thumbs up. If you are new here, welcome. If you've not yet hit that subscribe button, join us here at Dish with D, where we're giving you tips and tricks to get you on track, stay on track, and live your best life. So that is it for me. Have a great rest of your day. I will dish with you another day. Bye-bye, my lovelies. Peace out.